Welcome back, guys, to Final Fantasy XVI, where last episode, after taking on the Trial by Thunder and defeating the Thunderbound Griffin, we took on Blacksmith Blues 4, heading to Dravosht once again to fend off an Akashic attack headed by a Canyon Chimera. This led to Blackthorn and Zoltan finally making up and combining to make the Ragnarok sword, with a possible better sword also thought up by the duo for the future as we now continue questing. And a quest to go with it. Captain Dorys. Ah, this again. Sir, I and the other Cursebreakers have grown concerned regarding the well-being of our captain. Despite the apparent unrest her recent investigations have visited upon her, Lady Dorys refuses all offers of assistance. If it is not too much trouble, I would ask that you please speak with the captain and learn what troubles her so deeply.
There's no way of knowing if Dorys will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
Gotterdammerung is literally Ragnarok by a different name. Oh, there we go then. A different end days then. I'm assuming it's German. Alright, let's knock this list off, which is probably going to give me a tutorial for the final Chron Live Trials. No, it didn't. I know all the German I ever need. Krankenschwester. There we go.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Dorys. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's all right.
Why would Dorys insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
How do you...
Reckon we're better...
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
I'm just wondering when our next criteria is. 1965 for the Ring of Swift Shot. Miles away from the Genji gloves, but you gotta imagine there's something pretty damn
Come
good.
again. I may have more for you.
I'd like to hear about how you split the sea. He just went swoosh, and then I lost again. Sad times for me. Well, another quest takes us to Martha's Rest. Literally to Martha's Rest. Never further afield, always directly to.
Dorys should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
Well, the marker was given here.
The world seems to be changing so fast lately I can hardly keep up. But what I do know is that there's more bad news than good. You can tell that just by looking at people's faces.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh, 1,000 Akashic jaws couldn't hurt me. I'm a son of Rosaria, after all. A born survivor.
He's talking a good game.
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, it don't mean we have to. Now, let's get this stall set out.
What's going on over there?
I've got greens of all
Looking for
shapes
shelter,
and
are you?
sizes.
Come on
Colours
inside,
too.
I'll introduce you to
Mostly
Martha.
green though.
Load. I'm obviously not good at eyes today.
Want to know how to tell if the world's going to rack and ruin? Look for busy bladesmiths.
Not a bad idea. What's the overall search radius? Ah.
It's been a pleasure, Dorys. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrek. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway. She asked me to join her at the Baum Archers. It's a wonder she still trusts me after everything that happened.
Yes. Yes, it is. I don't think she's going to trust you after I, like, rock up there, to be perfectly honest. Hi, I'm a friend of... Yeah. Definitely not Sid, and I definitely don't look like I'm very well richly dressed. Never know where there's an ether flood nowadays. Or goblins trying to mug you. Oh, I like their strategy though.
Nice try. Farewell.
They probably had like people hidden away in the grass all separate with the one mugger there. So it's like, haha, one-on-one. Ah. It's pretty good. Tactics. Goblin Slayer would be very upset.
Good. They haven't broken camp yet. How did Dorys come to know a slaver, I wonder?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste. Lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
You're welcome to try.
Not a good idea for you when you think about it. Like, all your guards gonna be gone. You cure him, I'll be very upset. Oh my goodness. Stop that. What the hell?
Nice try.
That's it. You're gonna die now. Thank you. Thomas could not believe the... Protect every star.
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid!
Ah, Dorys. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade? You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people...
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible, surely. We had our fun, too. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore. And she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right. If you're certain.
I am. And thank you for everything. Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
And I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Welcome back, Sid. Dorys's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Dorys anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sambrek. Went quietly, or so we're told. And she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Dorys.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be all right.
I hope so. Suppose you should know, eh? You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway, thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Dorys. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
Self-determination is complete. It's amazing how much we do, but not much experience, isn't it? When you think about it. Look at the thing, it's like, the bar barely moved. That amount is tantamount to nothing at all. So, one more quest awaits in the hideaway? Only one. But then, of course, one more quest waits outside in Northreach too. But near Northreach, that's where we will find ourselves another trial. So let's go. Let's take it on. So we've got 2 quests after, and then by the look of it, we continue with the story because we've
Do you see anything you like?
been knocking onwards.
And a fine, fine day to you.
Quite seriously at this point, pushing and pushing.
There were ghosts at the gates, not days.
That's weird. I got peppers to numb your tongue and poof. It sounded poof. It sounded like what? Are you gonna go flame? Just we ran out of range of the sentence. It sounded more like poof than put. Like, oh great, peppers that will ignite me. That's exactly what I wanted.
Captain said it was you who slew the,
Hey, we've already talked to
whatever
you.
they were. And for that, you have our thanks.
Bye. Your thanks were not heard. Farewell. Got some raptors over here. I was about to say we got some chocobos, but that's not true. It's amazing how kind of not ahead. We are ahead of our enemy levels. So I will correct what I was about to say. We're never ahead of our S ranks. So that's always a thing. Anything hiding out here? Questions for me, if have I been out here before? To explore. I mean, I obviously did not explore far enough. To find more than Westwatch, which I'm assuming I've been to, but can't remember. Just a sigh. A heavy sigh of, oh. There's an ether flood up here. Oh, we haven't been at Westwatch? It's just on the map.
Be safe.
If we'd been here, we'd have got this chest. For a whole 13 gil. I actually think that was from the monsters, but whatever. We'll take what we can get. Little worms over there. Kashik dragonettes.
All yours, Torgal.
Dunk him, Torgal.
Farewell.
So that I may mince up our foes. You can see it in the horizon. Our actual target here. I missed.
Stay down.
I'm gonna catch Evis as well.
All yours, Torgal.
I don't know why I didn't counter that one. I'm in my counter build. We're just having a bad time at hitting each other, I think. Did you hit the rock? We're both having some very bad times at hitting each other. Should we just both choose not to talk about it, maybe? That probably worked. I'm always tempted to get this game on PC when they put it so I can mod in some proper chocobo music for when I ride Ambrosia. Yeah, crazy chocobo, right? I'm going to ride this chocobo. I've only said that multiple times during this playthrough. Why is it Crazy Chocobo is more memorable to me in the weirdest way? It's because it's so out of place as the Chocobo theme. It really is. Anyway, the Hand of Mimas is Bahamut. Ooh, lovely. Well, it probably have a dragon at the end. It probably won't because it doesn't seem to have creatures that really relate to the element. But I imagine this one will. Again, I will upgrade these even though I don't really need to. We've already got... we don't have Impulse yet. So what is Impulse? Summon multiple spheres of light that upon striking an enemy deal it continuous damage, binding it to the spot. And we got Flare Breath too, which we can move while casting. And of course we've got our satellites that have been upgraded. So I mean this whole thing looks pretty good. Can't complain about it. I'm gonna get wrecked. This is the one. I've got Ragnarok though. I think I've equipped it. I think I've equipped it. Right, we got Flare Breath. And we got Satellite. So what do we have? Mega Charge, land a fully charged Mega Flare. Land 50 Mega Flare strikes. Hit an enemy 120 times with Flare Breath. Okay. Land 60 shots with a single Satellite summon. Yeah, but I kind of need these guys to actually try to attack me. Guys, come on. Not the stupid slow ball. They all died. Am I building up any time at all? I don't even know.
Nice try.
I feel like I'm wasting time. Man, I missed it. Wow, it's like I gained no time. I mean, I didn't even get multi-burst, ability finish, punish, or I didn't even really get a full flare. What the crap? I did gain time, but that was crap. Oh no. Hopefully there's some easier criteria. And we got Satellite again. Now we got Impulse. So Impulse is collateral impulse strike 2 enemies. But we can manage that. It looks like you strike more than anyway. We also have Satellite. So again, it's just getting them. This lich is just wrecking me. least we've learnt this trick now. You missed! I believe some of these birds can be taken down at this rate, but I'm losing health now. Got some time. We built some that time. I didn't get a punish, so I didn't get all bonuses, but 4 minutes is pretty good. Got some health back too. Need to build the limit break bar up again. I sacrifice health for time and just trying to rush. You could do a bit more of the wings up than you think you can. Yeah, I know, you could do like satellite and stuff, but I'm looking to get that done as fast as I can. Right, we got collateral Giga Flare, hit 2 enemies, and collateral impulses. So we're missing the satellites now. Oh man, you hit me with the second one.
Too slow.
Just say that time is building up like crazy now, isn't it? Oh my goodness. No punishes for me though. You missed. Oh man. Are you next to each other? I think you are. Yeah, that worked. Who needs stagger anyway? 6 minute 33. I think I can play careful at the end now. That was plus 210 seconds. Mostly from Mega Flares? I don't even know. Mostly from... I don't know. Just time. Time was got. Feeling comfy. Should be a one-on-one, right? Those guys melted way faster than I expected as well. Oh, not you! Actually, you suck. I don't want to fight you. I didn't do well against you. Right, we have Flare Breath and we have Giga Flare. Ideally, both of them I want to use in Stagger, I feel. This is why I didn't want to fight you. I feel like I don't have your timings right at all. My God! I'm getting wrecked. Oh man.
Nice try.
Oh man, I thought I'd be able to block that easily. I thought I'd be able to dodge out of that. Play it safe. Oh man, you wrecked me again with that. Oh man!
Nice try.
Get myself hit for no reason. But I've got everything I need now, so all I just need to do is stagger the guy. And yeah, I still go in, thinking, oh my goodness, I'm gonna die. Oh, I could have charged into that.
Nice try.
I've really messed myself up here. Well, I made it, but I did bad. I just don't like fighting that guy. He sucks. I don't like you. Giga Flare. Increases Giga Flare damage by 5%. That seems pretty good. I just do bad against fighting them. I just seem to get all the timings wrong. Like, really, really badly. But I did it! Ugh. A job done. Also, that big laser, I'm pretty sure, is one you can just get your Bahamut up on instantly. If you're not already getting completely panned, and therefore are scared of doing anything from that point, that is. Yeah, I think that's about the timing. Anyway, we've got 2 more quests to do before we go across the Narrow.
Ghosts at the gates, not Daisy.
One of them's an unlock. And one of them's here in Northreach. So let's continue on in the area.
The creatures have been...
Leave these lovers be.
Those things I said before.
And speak to you, Isabel.
Oh, Clive. What am I to do?
My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrec. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrec. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men, if it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation, least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
And who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf? For your services to Northreach, you have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck.
We're under new management. I'm amazed the trials don't give me any rep. That's all the ones I found so far.
I may have met this Duke before, at the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
I was gonna say, what's the quickest way for me to cut through, but I feel like I screwed myself there with my directions. Especially because we can't sprint in town. Why would we need a sprint button?
Halt! Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place. With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command. If Sanbreque is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later. A citizens' revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
I mean, they'll be all for the defensive side of things.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Okay. The wall to protect them from the monsters they know to be outside. It's obviously going to be something the people will want. It's the other bits.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
All right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? And now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
Gonna throw the chicken feathers on him, are you? Tarred and feathered.
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain Duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
Why?
Stable hand next by the look of it.
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started. You build a life for yourself somewhere, only for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
I heard the dame got an icon to rid the meadows of those ghasts.
Oh, come now. She surely cannot count a dominant amongst her clients. Can she?
I mean, I'd assume she may have in the past, but not amongst her clients. Friends, allies. Jill would probably not be too pleased if I became a client, after all.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. But I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire's the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
That's so spread out. Hard for me to talk to them naturally. I think I can head straight down here, so when I headed around, that was a terrible idea. Oh, you're up high, are you?
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sanbreque is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
You hope. A likely story.
As long as you remain, the veil will...
You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
On the Dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children. If the Duke can get us some men and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.